Thank you for being here and welcome. My name is The Witty Pizza. As many of you know, collecting vinyl can make or break your bank account depending on how you do it, and believe it or not, there are budget correct ways to collect vinyl records. Since I started collecting vinyl at a time I really didn't have much money, my collection consisted of what I could listen to and afford, which wasn't much past the $10 range. Most of the records I accrued were roughly about $5 a piece and were not the best quality. Far from it, actually. In today's video, I will discuss ways of amassing a good vinyl collection that won't drown you in debt or unwanted expenses. The first tip we're going to talk about is buying a very good plus. In the physical media world of vinyl, there is a rating system based on the condition of the record. The ratings are as follows: poor/fair, very good plus, excellent, near mint, and mint. A very good plus is described as a record with light wear and slight surface noise, but still offers a pleasurable listening experience. There may be minor imperfections, but no obvious warping or anything that would diminish the sound quality. An example of a very good plus record would be this. This is my copy of Led Zeppelin 1. It is a 1977 press. This sounds phenomenal. I can't think of any sound distortion or anything really wrong with this record. Minus just the cover. It's got a little bit of surface damage right in the corner. Other than that, this album is phenomenal. I love this press. It sounds incredible on my Magnavox. Most of my collection falls within this range, as I experience occasional pops on other records, but they are rare, and that does not bother me. Plus, the price range will be about $10 to $25, usually depending on which band or musician you are looking for and what album it actually is. You might be thinking, wouldn't the lower rated very good be more suitable for my budget? At first, that is correct. However, over time, the lower graded vinyl tends to get worn more often, and you are looking at increased probability of warp, skipping, repeats, and it's going to cause you to replace that record with a newer copy, and in the end, it's going to inflate your budget even more. Your near mint or minted rated albums will amass a higher investment, but for now, since you're beginning, very good plus will do you just fine. The next tip area of interest is secondhand record stores. Most cities, especially those with a retro neighborhood, tend to have secondhand record stores that specialize in consumer-friendly prices, with inventories consisting of widely released vintage albums that range from the 1960s to about the mid to late 1980s. The majority of stock in a used record store you will find are graded about very good to very good plus, though they'll also have excellent and near mint records on the wall or behind the shelf. These tend to be highly sought after presses of popular albums or rare releases that only saw a limited run, but are much costlier as to be expected. So have a fat wallet for those ones. Be aware. You might be dropping a couple Benjamins here and there. Another place to start looking for affordable vinyl is That One Relative's collection. So my vinyl collecting journey started back in 2012 when my grandfather passed these down to me. Let's see. We got The Beatles with Tony Sheridan and guests. We got to Meet the Beatles. And then we got an Introducing the Beatles, the VJ cut. Still even has his initials on it. I've also acquired a good selection of Rolling Stones and The Who from my step-grandfather, all completely for free because he was looking to clear up space. Your grandparents, aunts, uncles, parents, older brother, their collection, whether they're trying to declutter or they don't have the equipment to play the records that they have, or they're just looking to downsize, is a great tool to build the collection. And usually it's free. The last tip that I would have when you're trying to maintain a budget and acquire a good collection is your estate and garage sales. Estate sales follow the same idea as that relatives collection, in the sense that somebody over the years amassed a good showing of records, though since they have most likely passed on, the remaining family sells off the stock, usually for $1 to $5, depending on what album they have. Scoping around neighborhood estate garage sales are a great way to remain within your budget, and while you may run the risk of finding warped vinyl or even records that are not cool, you can still occasionally find a gold mine that the owner has no idea what they have. In conclusion, there are numerous ways to get the most value out of vinyl collecting without spending like you just won a lottery. Don't jump right into the first copy of an album you want without shopping around first. These are just a handful of tips I've used to create my collection, though websites like eBay or Discogs are excellent tools as well. Do your research and know what you have so you don't get scammed in the long run. The earlier mentioned Discogs has serial number listings and serial numbers being on the spine of the vinyl cover that will show you the country of origin and what year your album was pressed, plus the most common selling price. Know what you have and you will be just fine. Thanks for tuning in. I'm the Witty Pizza. You have a great day, and thanks for the pepperoni.